Hi, my name is Sylvia. I'm a certified health coach and fitness trainer, and today's video is about how long you should do intermittent fasting for weight loss. And to answer this question, we're going to look at two main criteria. The first one is how long does it take for your body to switch to fat burning, and the second, how fast do you want to lose weight? The most important thing to consider when you are determining your fasting window is definitely how long does it take you to get into that optimal fat burning ketosis for weight loss. And that's going to change from one person to the other. However, there are certainly some guidelines that you can rely on to help you figure out how long you need to do intermittent fasting for weight loss. Most of us are very accustomed to burning glucose for energy constantly. That's what happens as we are eating 3 meals a day and snacks, and we're consuming a lot of carbs. Your body uses glucose for energy. It's a readily available source of energy, and it's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. However, over time, you may find that it becomes a problem as your body is so accustomed to producing insulin non-stop. You are developing insulin resistance, you are enslaved to your food cravings, and you can't listen to your body's cues. The more you eat, the more you feel hungry. That really can mess up the whole system when you're trying to lose weight, and it'll cause you to gain weight. Fortunately, that's what we can fix with intermittent fasting. So whenever you fast, your body starts running out of glycogen, which is your stored glucose, and starts using your fat stores to produce energy in the form of ketones. And research shows that this takes anywhere from 10 to 16 hours. And from experience and also from coaching some clients, I can confirm that. Usually around 12 hours, you start producing low levels of ketones, like around the 0.5 level. However, to get into that optimal weight loss ketosis that will free you from the blood sugar ups and downs that really affect your mood and that make you crave food, you need a much higher level than that. Usually, most fasting experts would recommend anywhere from 1.5 to 3.0. However, I have had great results with 1.0. So obviously, looking at this number using a ketone monitor comes in really handy. And it's also very motivating. So that's why anybody that consults with me, I recommend they purchase a ketone monitor to start tracking that and start seeing what their body is doing whenever they're fasting. But you can really just feel the metabolic switch when it happens, and when your ketone level is getting into that optimal zone, you'll feel different. You'll feel more energetic, you'll feel more focused, and your hunger won't bother you the same way. So with experience, you'll just be able to tell, and you won't even need to look at your ketone monitor. So all that being said, to get into that optimal weight loss ketosis obviously will take more than that 12-hour range, and for many women it'll be closer to 18 hours or so, and then you want to stay there for a couple of hours. And that's why I tend to recommend the 20-hour fasting window, depending on how you feel and how long it takes you to get into that optimal ketosis range. You may be able to use a shorter fasting window, or it may need to be longer. And then there's the issue of how frequently you're going to fast. Typically, I recommend that the longer you fast, the least frequently you fast, because we want to avoid over fasting. Fasting is a stress on your body, just like calorie restriction is, or carb restriction, exercise. These are stresses on your body, and you do not want to impose too much stress on your body. That's when intermittent fasting can be harmful, and we want to avoid that. Another factor that's going to help determine how frequently you fast is how quickly you want to lose weight. The quicker you want to lose weight, the more fasting it will require. However, my approach is all about a slow and steady weight loss, and I really recommend that you search deep within you to re-examine your weight loss expectations. Frequently, women expect to lose anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds a month when they start on a weight loss journey, and you need to understand that to lose 1 pound, only 1 pound a week, which would be 4 pounds a month, you need to have a daily calorie deficit of 500 calories to 1,000 calories. And that is a lot, considering that for most of us, just maintaining our weight, when you're in the maintenance mode, you only need about 2,000 calories. So 500 to 1,000 calories can be anywhere from 25% to 50% your regular calorie consumption. So having to restrict your calorie that much is going to be difficult. I think that's why a lot of women think their metabolism is broken and that they can't lose weight because their expectations are simply not realistic. The truth is, if you have 20 pounds or less to lose, I think that a more realistic expectation would be about 1 to 2 pounds a month. And to accomplish that, most women can fast for about 20 hours, 4 or 5 days a week, and experience great results. That will be a weight loss that's slow, steady, sustainable, and intermittent fasting will become part of your lifestyle. I regularly hear health experts talk about how women should avoid intermittent fasting because it'll wreck their hormones, or women who tell their stories about how intermittent fasting wrecked their hormones. And honestly, that is usually because of over-fasting. It's not intermittent fasting in itself, it's over-fasting. Over-exercising can wreck your hormones. However, you never hear anyone tell us that we shouldn't exercise. It's the same thing with intermittent fasting. If intermittent fasting is causing harm, it's usually because of over-fasting. And you have to be careful, and that is why I really emphasize that as you experiment with intermittent fasting, take it slow and steady, one little stress at a time. So fast longer to get into that optimal weight loss ketosis, but don't fast too many days. Don't restrict carbs, don't over-exercise. In fact, choose forms of exercise that are gentle on your body. And if you would like more guidance to use intermittent fasting to achieve your weight loss goal, I recommend you check out my 30-day intermittent fasting transformation program. I guide you through the whole process of picking the right intermittent fasting window that is long enough but not too frequent, picking your type of exercise and tracking how you feel and your mood, your energy level. It truly will take you from that point when you get started where you're gaining weight, you don't know how to stop gaining weight, you have no idea what you're doing differently, and you can't seem to lose weight at all. You have to feel hungry just to not gain more weight, to where intermittent fasting is part of your lifestyle. You feel amazing, you have reached your weight loss goal, and now you need to figure out how to stop losing weight. So that is a pretty satisfying time when you are finally experimenting with intermittent fasting just for the benefit. You really have all the information right here to figure out how long to do intermittent fasting for weight loss, and go get it. I know you can achieve your goal.